let's go ahead and get this going. And hello and welcome to Fight for Blight, Session 39, The Strength of the Dead Combine. Before we get into tonight's game, of course, we'll go around the table and check in with each of our players, see how their week was. This is one of the first games that we've gotten to play week to week, back to back in a little while, so it's very exciting for me. Let's go ahead and start with Crix. Crix, how was your week?
My week's been pretty good. Elden Ring came out this week, and I've been playing way too much of that. That game is addictively hard.
I'm sure there's been this meme for like a lot of other things too, but I saw one that said, been playing Elden Ring for 72 hours straight, and then it showed like a girlfriend texting and was like, she's obsessed. I thought that was funny. I should have sent it to you.
But yeah, that game is probably the best AAA title I've picked up in a couple years, no doubt. It's so good. But that's basically all my week has been. Work and Elden Ring.
You do remember that you got dogs, right?
Well, of course.
Okay, good. Alright, so work, chores, and Elden Ring.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought chores went without saying.
Alright, just making sure. I want to make sure they were okay. Just Solid, how was your week?
Went by pretty swiftly. No complaints. And I got to see my family last weekend. And went to Columbia, South Carolina to go to this restaurant and listen to some live music. So yeah, brunch and live music and a little bit of booze wasn't bad at all.
Which spot you go to?
It's called the main course. So I think they do like live music during brunch and then maybe during the evenings. So,
Hey, yeah, I might have to check that out next time I'm up there.
we got to, man. Let me know. Cause like I broke my keto and everything. It was that bad.
Oh man, that's serious.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I'm sure I misunderstood this, but it sounded like you broke your Cheeto.
My keto.
His diet.
Keto diet.
Oh, keto.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said your Cheeto, like, Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Nah.
I was like, I don't know what this means, but I need to find out.
Ain't no Cheetos over here.
Mayvara, how was your week?
It's been good. Just working, went to the beach, drank a little too much, pretty good week.
Almost a typical weekend. I know who's not drinking, as much as they normally do, at least. Cryptilli, how was your week? How's the weight cut going?
Hey man, it's going good. Still doing well. It's not in the crazy form since I started a little early this time, so it's been pretty good. Work wise has been crazy. It's been super busy, still busy, and I think it's just gonna keep getting busier.
I agree. I don't think that it's gonna slow down for a few months. At least till it starts to get colder again.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad each of you had a good week, stayed busy, enjoyed yourselves, and some leisure time as well. But nonetheless, before we get into tonight's game, of course, always give you guys the chance for the recap of last session. And I'm super excited to hear this one since it's only been a week. Should be nice and fresh in comparison to some of the past sessions we've had previously. So whichever of you would like to take the lead on that, feel free.
I feel like this would be a short recap since we spent a good chunk of the time in combat. We all met up at the mansion, and then, or the estate, whatever you want to call it, and then we discussed with Crix and Cryptilli about their progress with the flammable weaponry. And afterwards, we spoke with Ada, tried to boost his confidence a bit, and also discussed the matter of the creature or whatever the threat is in Vera Forest. He lent us 6 guys, which we kind of used as cannon fodder. And we all went out and attacked whatever was out there. Apparently, it turned out to be a bunch of undead skeleton warriors, but we found out that when we killed them, they kind of just disperse or fade back into the snow without leaving a trace. So, apparently navigating that right.
They're also very good at killing guards.
Very true.
Yeah, I think they one-tapped a couple of them.
Yeah, I think so too.
But, I mean, a little slightly off topic, but then I'll get to my narrative. One of the first times I ever played D&D, got into a fight with the guards, and I was like, how tough could they be? And then they, like, one-tapped me. We were, like, level 1, just started. And I was like, dang, guards are really tough. But then, like, you start to learn more about D&D, and, like, they're just not even that tough.
Everything's tough when you're level 1.
Exactly. Not knowing made it so much more comical, in my opinion. But let me get to my narrative. Unless anybody has anything that they need to add.
The only thing I wanted to add is that these skeletons that we're fighting might be part of a greater whole, because we keep hearing a voice that's delighting in all the death that's happening, even when it's the skeletons. So that's kind of odd, but we don't know what's going on with that at all. Just something's really happy anything's dying.
This is very true. Thank you, because I felt like that was a good thing to call out there. However, we'll continue our story in the midst of combat on June 12th, year 1101. The snaps and pops of the bones as the undead move closer and closer, swinging, taking shots with their bows and arrows, taking out guards, seamlessly without any issue whatsoever. They have started to close the gap and begun to now focus some of their attacks on maybe those you would consider more likable in comparison to the guards. However, with the wind picking up, each death seems to almost mean nothing to the voice that's echoing out across the Barra Forest. But I believe we're at round 3 as we get back into the top of our turn order with Crix.
Alrighty, let's get this ball rolling. Is that skeleton dead there? Or does he have a sliver of life?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Some butthead started screaming over Discord. And by that I mean Sirenscape.
Oh, okay. The skeleton in between me and my shadow, is it alive or is it dead?
Hey, Cause. The skeleton in between you and your shadow is still alive. It is not looking well. You see a couple of breaks across the bones. Across the femur is almost snapped completely. The ribs have kind of fallen, given way as they disappeared into the snow. It's not looking good.
Alright, I'll start off by making my first melee attack against that skeleton.
Ooh, 23 will be enough to hit for a 7 points of slashing damage. One second. I do have to check one thing. Apologies, I didn't have my other window up. The swinging in, you see the skeleton start to crumble. However, before it does, a swoosh of wind comes up, and you see some snow start to freeze some of the bones that you have broken, and it stands firm.
Alright, then I guess I will hit it again.
A 20 is another solid hit. And this time it goes down.
Cool. And then I'm going to move my shadow. To there. And I will end my turn with that.
Alright, perfect. Next up, we have the skeleton archer just to your northeast, who will take a few steps back and towards his right. Knocking another arrow, drawing back, you hear the bow start to kind of creak just a bit as it's pulled to its max tension, and it's released, going right towards you, Crix. Be a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
And as the arrow sinks in, you feel that familiar burning sensation as you had done in the previous attack before. While taking 7 points of piercing damage and 4 points of necrotic damage, you feel your skin growing ever so tighter. That guard is dead, and this is actually Mevara's archer.
It's gonna take aim and shoot for the skeleton.
Which one? I missed the ping. Got it. Off on the left side. Alright, that'll be a 17 to hit. Ooh, nice. For 8 points of piercing damage. So as this one releases its bow and it sinks in, you see that it doesn't do quite as much damage as some of the other attacks by your siblings. However, something is better than nothing. At least this one was able to kind of fend for himself for a moment as he stares down the skeleton warrior.
Yeah, and then the guard is gonna just take a couple steps behind this. Relocate to what? That's a pile of wood.
Yeah, so some of the broken wood that was scattered about the area, trying to get some cover.
That's the end of his turn.
Okay. So next up we have Crix's guard with the hammer, or the sword. That other guy's dead already.
Alright, he's gonna make his attack against the skeleton that is in between him and his shadow with advantage.
Got it. Thankfully, the advantage paying off. Both the rolls, we got a 5 and a 19 to hit, and then a 21 and a 12. So both times paying off. Ugh. Unfortunately, not as well on the damage. However, a total of 9 points of piercing damage as it's, piercing? Slashing. Oh. Slashing damage with the sword. Alright, any movement? Trying to get away?
No, he's gonna stay right there.
Got it. So now I'll sit here. May, odds or even?
Odds.
Crix, the shadow takes a step forward, trudging its way through the snow, taking a swing at your shadow.
Does a panther get an opportunity attack? Or...
Not until it leaves,
Ah.
but the other, not till it leaves the zone, but the other downside to it is that you have to give the command for the opportunity attack, because if not, they're automatically taking the dodge action.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, Crix, this is a natural 20 against your shadow. So this will hit, vanishing the shadow, and the skeletal warrior looks a bit confused, then turns and will take a swing at the panther. And that is a 9. That is a miss. That the dodge made it turn into from a 24 to a natural 1. Well done, Panther.
But also, in the description, I put it in the chat, but it says the beast never requires your command to use its reaction, such as when making an opportunity attack.
Okay, got it.
I think the dodge is
It's just the action you take.
Turn. Yeah, on my turn if I don't.
All right, Justalin, your turn.
My current position is this guy hittable with like a ranged weapon.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of cover with the shrubbery and like the leaves and branches giving a little bit of block from that angle, but you can see a good majority. Only be a little bit of cover.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to throw Hadia's quill at him and try to blind him and protect one of the guards.
Good call. Ooh, nat 20.
That'll be my command, by the way. Long live the guards.
There it is. Alright, so let's see the damage. Just click the dart under the roll. It's not going to include your crit unless you do it that way. There you go.
There we go.
Alright, 10 points of damage overall, and as the quill soars through the sky, making its way towards the skeleton warrior, you see bits of the ink scatter about into the empty eye sockets. You're not sure if it has an effect or not. You see the head turning, following the quill, and then as it disappears, it kind of stops turning its head, and the quill appears back in your hand.
Damn, I hope that works. Alright, so now I'm gonna go and attack this bad boy.
Yeah, that makes sense. 17 will hit. Nice. 11 points of damage.
And I'll use my flurry of blows on him as well.
Yeah, you should have plenty of your key points left. What's another one? 15 hits? Ooh, another strike with the 26. 4 successful strikes from the monk. Well done.
Now I'm going to use that flurry of blows to disengage. I should have, let's see, I use 35, 10. Should have 20 feet of movement speed left.
That's correct. Hitting some vital points right into the joints of the skeleton. Before it even turns to face your direction, you're already out of striking distance.
I'll speak to... Oh.
I was just going to say, just as a reminder, mainly for me, from the Drunken Technique thingy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yep. And I'll speak to Cryptilla and just let her know, I'm like, okay, sis, your turn. Do something.
Creep? What do, princess?
Try to do some princess shit. Let's see. Bang, 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 bang.
Quickly.
I don't know what I want to do. So sad. I guess I will use Hex on said creature that just attacked. I actually meant to put it in chat. But it doesn't look like... there it is. That's what I meant to do. And then...
Okay.
I will use Toll the Dead.
That is a 9. So it will take... I will fail the save.
Yay, I did some damage. So,
Go ahead and roll the d6. As you see the necrotic energy build up upon the skeletal warrior, it seems much more like transparent than you're used to. Instead of this like bright purplish color, it's almost like half opaque, still being able to see the bones that it surrounds, the necrotic energy is surrounding.
word.
Anything else? You got some movement. Yeah,
Yep.
come closer.
I'm gonna move closer to these bad babies. And then I'm gonna do this, which I haven't done yet. So let's see. I want to use one of my channel divinity to turn undead.
I don't know if you can this turn. Use your bonus action. You've used your action. I do believe your channel divinity takes your action.
Yeah, it says no action. but
Sure,
I'm not
link it.
sure how that works. I don't
It's
know.
most. If yours doesn't, I would say most of them do. The one southeast of the guard is who we hit with the toll. Reading.
Yeah, it's a big thing.
Channel divinity, turn undead. As an action, you present your holy symbol. And speak a prayer, censoring the undead.
It also says that, so I didn't know.
It
But
says
no
that
worries.
because it gives you different options. So if you're
Okay.
using the undead or the turn undead factor in this, that's what it says. Like after, like so, at the end of everything, it like so when it says that last paragraph, the beginning at the 6th level, once it has that period, it's actually like if you look at it like in the book, there's like a little bit of a space, and then it says channel divinity, and it lets you know how that works.
Okay. So it's just
So it does require your action, unfortunately.
touch of death that says no action. Okay, no worries. Oh, Gucci.
Is that where it is? I don't even see where touch of death is on here.
Yep, no worries. It's on the other page. Well,
Got it.
on this.
Oh, that's from your death cleric thingy.
Yeah.
Got it.
But it's all good. Yeah.
So that probably eats
Okay.
up a channel divinity to do that like AoE attack. I'll look more into that.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, that ends my turn. That's why I said I haven't done this before. Bear with me.
Fair enough. This skeleton warrior, after being pummeled with Fist of Fury from Just Stalin, turning, finding no target, turns back towards the guard and will take a swing. Will be a 19, which will hit. And as the axe sinks in to the guard, you see the guard's skin wither, tightening itself, surrounding the bones as the guard falls down into the snow. Moving closer to you, Cryptilly, it'll wind up for its next attack. Be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
You'll take 8 points of slashing damage, or 6 points of slashing damage and 8 points of necrotic. Then it becomes Mayvara's turn.
So I remember I cast Hunter's Mark, but do you like,
One with the red dot.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then to start, I put a little broken heart symbol on Kitty, so I would remember which one's Kitty, which one's Nyx. She's broken hearted because she misses Spirit.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay, so first, May is gonna call out to Nyx and say return. So she's gonna take her action's gonna be disengage. And she's gonna go this way. then she's gonna shout to Kitty, pounce, and Kitty's gonna pounce this. So, pounce. If it hits, so it's gonna hit it with a claw attack, and if that target must succeed on a DC 12 strength save or be knocked prone.
Yeah, I remember this screwed over one of the skeleton warriors really good. This is a 5th. Ooh, no, that's actually a 19 on the save.
Dang.
I can't do math.
Don't you have to make an attack first? It's got to connect.
The pounce is the kind of like the attack.
No, I think he's right. I think I have to do a claw attack.
I thought you had to do a claw attack, and if that hits, then there's the DC save.
No. I thought, well, I just assumed it said claw underneath
So
it.
actually, it says if the panther moves at least 20 feet straight toward a creature and then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn, that target must succeed on DC 12. Strength
Yeah,
save.
so you'd basically roll your claw attack. If it hits, then I roll the strength save.
So we'll just count. If it does hit, we'll just count it.
And it doesn't even hit, really. And by really, I mean it misses.
Oh, okay, I was like, what do you mean really? Alright.
I was kind of meaning like, well, that was kind of like really pointless, but I'm thinking of a different thing. Dang it, Crix, you took away her attack. Or you gave her the attack.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. May's gonna move down here and then hit her hunter's mark target.
Ooh, 23 will hit. Alright, you got a lot of damage dice to roll.
One more.
Yeah, I feel like
Nice.
just rusty. I was trying to find all the buttons to fit.
The arrow sinking in and the flames engulfing the bone. You can see the bone being quite charred, and then it falls before it disappears into the snow, leaving the arrow there for just a bit before the arrow dissipates as well. However, the warrior still stands, but it's not looking good.
Again.
Oh my god, I forgot I have extra attack. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you did use one of your actions to command the cat, correct? For the disengage and pounce.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah. Well. So, I have exceptional training. On any of your turns, when your beast companion doesn't attack, you can use a bonus action to command the beast to take the dash, disengage, or help action. In addition, the beast's attacks now count as magical for the purpose of remaining resistance to non-magical attacks and damage. So, I mean, yeah, one of them was a bonus action and the other one was a regular action, I guess. But then extra attack just says you can attack twice whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Yeah, so we've gone over and checked this one before. Using your command it's using your action. So in theory, what we did is we altered it to let you get your attack in too, because it was kind of BS on how it worked until you got to like a higher level. And then when you got the two panthers, the commands were just taking an action. So if you use the command for the claw and for the pounce, and then for the other one to disengage, and then you use your other action to attack.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, that's the end of my turn.
You got some movement left if you want to create some more space.
For myself? No, I think, yeah, I guess I'll move just up here.
Got it? This warrior will move down, turn, and got a better shot at. This one will go for you, Crix. Ooh, this arrow will miss with a 16 for the attempted hit. The arrow soars wide.
Lucky me.
The skeleton off to the left side will aim. The bow creaks as it releases the arrow. There's a swoosh through the air. You see it ping off the little bits of the broken wood, and the arrow ricochet just by the guard's head.
Not sure if the ink worked, but I'm hoping.
This one will take aim, and this one will go for you again, Crix.
I'm so popular.
That shining armor.
19 to hit. This time I
That
feel
misses.
not. Ooh, 19? Oh, you
Yep,
have the
my-
bonus AC, that's right.
Well, no, my base is a 20.
You have bonus
I have
AC
it-
too.
Yeah, so I
No,
guess
that
it's-
went for the other guy.
Yeah, that was on the guard.
That's right, that's why I had the yellow on him. The green is because you're poisoned.
I am. But I do have a 20 base AC.
I thought Cryptilli gave you the AC thing again like last time, but I was wrong.
No, I'm poisoned.
Back to the top of the turn order. It's your turn, Crix.
Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is stow my glaive and pull out my warhammer. Am I allowed to do that as a free action, or what action is that?
Swap weapons.
Yeah.
Pulling it out of the holster. If you were to like just drop your glaive for now and then grab the hammer, I'll give that a free action. But if you were to put it away, then take the other one out, that'll at least be a bonus.
Okay, then I will just drop my glaive in the snow at my feet, and I'll pull out the warhammer.
Got it?
And then I will summon my shadow. Right there as a bonus action. And I will have it make an attack against the skeleton right there. And now I am doing bludgeoning damage.
Perfect. $21 hits. Nice.
I don't know why it showed 2 attacks there.
One for one-handed, the other for the two-hander.
Oh, I am two-handing it, by the way.
Yeah. You don't have a shield. You need two-hand the glaive.
Yeah.
And that is enough to take it out. As you smash into it with the warhammer, you see the bones just scatter about the area as a few of them shatter, but as soon as they seem to touch the snow, they disappear.
Next, I'll have my shadow move over here, and it will make an attack against this guy.
Fortunately, the 11 is a miss. Swinging, it seems that the hammer goes right through, having no effect.
All right, and actually, then I will move myself. Actually, no, I'm gonna stay put for this turn. Yeah, that'll end my turn.
The one, you hear mine? The one up here near Nyx, or near Kitty. It'll just kind of it'll open its mouth a little bit, and one of the the left part of the jaw unhinges, and it just hangs and swings from the right side, taking aim at Kitty. Short range with the bow will be a disadvantage. Oh, first roll's a natural 20, so it's only going to be downhill from here. Second roll, 15 to hit Kitty.
It meets it.
Well, then Kitty taking an arrow.
Can you shoot an arrow from point blank range?
Yep, it's just disadvantage.
Oh, that's right.
Did I do that wrong? Yeah, okay, I did. I thought I hit the damage roll again, like to see obviously what I roll, but I hit the attack roll and I was like, that's not right. I can't do that much damage. So 6 points of piercing damage, excuse me, and 8 points of necrotic.
– 14 points of damage, and then necrotic. Should I put a little green dot?
Nope, you're fine. Alright, the only guard remaining is an archer. They attacking the same one, May?
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Unfortunately, this one doesn't go so well. Peeping up over the broken bits of wood, taking aim, you can see that the guard is beginning to shake, seeing his kin already fallen. "This one's not going down!" he yells out after a clear miss. Guard gonna move or anything, or just still taking cover?
I think it's gonna. He'll stay there, take cover, keep trying to hit that one. I'm trying to save our last guard, though.
This one, just to the right or the east of your shadow, kind of looks as if it is puffing its chest, seeing an old enemy back to the battlefield. Swings. Wasting all these fucking natural 20s on your goddamn shadow. Come on, no whammies. Whammy. After hitting the shadow, dissipating it, poofing it out, and as it gets carried away with the wind, it steps forth after trudging through the snow, taking another its second swing towards Creptilly, and at 12. However, with that miss, it brings us back to just Stalin.
One second. All right, so plan to use Vivek's staff to I think it's lesser restoration. I can use it on Crix, and that'll get rid of his poison. Do I have to be closer, or do I have a bit of range with that?
Does it say touch?
Let me double check.
Yeah, it's a touch spell. Lesser restoration,
Wow.
the range is touch.
That's 5 feet of movement. I'll use that. Does it heal him as well, or just removes the poison?
I believe just removes the poison, but let me double check.
I'm 99% sure it's just a status clear. Which is
Lesser
fine.
restoration.
Yeah.
That's progress.
The creature you touch, either one disease or one condition. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
No, that's only if I'm willing, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can try to avoid the touch.
No,
You
I'll let
not?
my brother touch me.
I just like tap him on the forehead with the staff. Clear. I'm gonna flank this bad boy. Means I use 20 feet of movement, and I'll go with my go-to.
$25 hits.
Forget, am I supposed to be rolling at advantage for damage as well? I don't think
No.
I did that last time. Okay, I was wondering.
$6 points. $22 and $26 both hit as well. Give your wallop in this guy, just on. Whew. 18 points more of damage.
You deserved it. Okay.
Sinking
Now,
in with
where
a
do I
fist,
move?
then a roundhouse kick. You feel yourself growing a little bit lighter on your feet, bouncing a little bit back and forth, making a nice little like trench within the snow.
And I think I'll just hang tight with May.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Creptilly?
Y'all. So I shall use my bonus action to move my hex onto Fat Man in front of me.
Can you remove my green dot of illness? No, not like that.
Hey, oh.
Okay, I can remove green dot of illness, give red X of death.
And then I guess I will try to turn this undead man.
Alright, so I believe that's a wisdom save. Ooh, but he didn't pass. It's a 1 for the DC. Or for the roll, not for your DC. I'll put that one on him. Looks like someone's grabbing their head and screaming.
All right, cool. So that actually affects anyone in 30 feet, so it would be this one as well.
Got it. Ooh, that one passes. That's an 18.
That's fine. He's far from me anyway. It also has this weird thing about a CR rating. If the CR rating is 1/2 or less, I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
Then I can destroy undead if it fails the saving throw against turn undead feature.
Yeah, these guys aren't that weak, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, I was just like, I don't know what that means. I have no idea.
So, like, the CR is combat rating. So it's like what I look at to kind of compare to what to put out versus you guys because of your level. The higher the combat or the CR, more experience kind of thing. Usually harder the enemy too, obviously.
Okay, cool. I think that is everything I can do. Since this guy has turned away from me, does that mean I could run without getting hit?
No. It does cause disadvantage on the attack from them being, I believe, frightened is the condition you cause.
Could do. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Oh, never mind. It can't take reactions either from that as effect as well.
Oh, hell
So you
yeah.
can run.
I can run my ass off. I'm out. Sorry, Creeks. Thanks, Creeks. Bye, Creeks.
Alright, so where are you moving to?
I'm behind May. She got higher AC than me.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Mayvara. Back to you.
Alright. So for the start of this turn, May's gonna yell pounce to Nick's pounce, and she'll be pointing towards up top to where Kitty and this Reacher are chilling. And as she sees this, and then she's gonna pounce. So I'll hit the claw attack.
Got it. Go ahead and give me the attack roll. That'll hit.
Okay. DC 12.
Oop. 1 second. I accidentally exited a roll 20.
We win. God is gone.
No, God. No, God. No, God.
I mean, technically I'm still connected. I just closed the stream window thing.
Wait, you still hear us? Go away.
What do you mean, can I still hear you? I can hear everything.
No.
Okay. Good to go. That's fun. Okay, so I owe you a strength check, which I believe was a 22, but let me double check. Yes, it was.
A strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. 8. Thing was strong as hell.
Yeah, they do have a major weakness. You guys just like messing with it.
Okay, well, since my first target died, I'm gonna move from Hunter's Mark to this one. Okay. Responsible. I'm a mother.
Which one are you moving to?
This one.
Got it.
And I'm gonna hit it with Silver's bow.
Mm-hmm. 23 will hit. Arrow sinking into the bone, piercing through it before it breaks off a piece of the rib. Alright, 2 more. Right. Dealing a nice hefty chunk of damage to it. Breaking off a piece of the rib and the bone dissipating before it even falls into the snow. It seems that the skeleton archer has taken focus upon you, or at least in your direction. It's pretty hard to tell when they don't have any eyeballs.
Then I'm gonna move behind. Yeah. Oh, I just realized I do. That's the end of my turn.
So I'm gonna move down to here, closing the gap towards you, May, and then turn to take a shot. Ooh, natural 1 on the attack. As you see it pull back the bow, you see the string snap. You hear the twing, and the arrow remains in the skeleton's hand as it drops its bow and then starts making its way towards you. As the one to the west attempts to take a shot, you hear the guard yell, "We're gonna need," and then nothing. As you turn, you see an arrow sunk through his mouth and out the back of his head as he falls, lying motionless in the snow. You see his skin begin to tighten and wither as it sinks down to the bone. One will take a step forward and take a shot at Creptilli. Creptilli, this is a 14 to hit. I'm getting closer, but not quite there. As the arrow swooshes past, you can hear the whistle from the wind as it passes your ear. However, it does not connect.
Which one shot that one?
One to your east.
I'll save my best insult. You should take shooting lessons from May.
Back to you, Crix. What do you do?
Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is advance on this scared skeleton knight person.
You're drawing shapes.
And then I'll use my bonus action to summon my shadow behind him.
Got it.
And then I will commence with the attacking. Ignore that. That was the wrong thing. I'm not punching him.
Same attack. Like, proficiency-wise. But an 18 hits. Nice. Another 23 for the hit. Well, that one doesn't have much of a difference, but still a little bit more.
And I'll use another charge of my Shadow's Wrath to make an attack from it.
Feels bad.
Yeah, it's funny when the one-handed damage is higher than the two-handed. And that will end my turn.
Bashing into it 3 times with the Warhammer. This one is looking brittle as it comes up on the Archer's turn, which is surrounded by the 2 Panthers. Still with its focus on Kitty. Seeing a little bit of red. They'll continue an attack. Uh, 15 to hit. Dropping a natural 20 again. I'm rolling pretty good. Just wish some of these weren't at disadvantage.
Or at my shadow.
Yeah. Oh, they're not too smart, you know. I do believe the 15 hits the Panther, though.
Oh, yeah.
And this will do 16 points in damage in total to Kitty. 10 points of piercing and 6 necrotic.
Kitty's down.
1 Panther down.
Sucker.
By the way, that tiny circle is to mark where my glaive is. And I'm using my reaction to make an opportunity attack against the skeleton for leaving.
I
my
know.
range.
I know what your marker's there for. You can't leave a marker there for that. You gotta remember where it is, bud.
Why? It's in my memory.
You got it. 2 squares to the right of that crate.
But anyway, making an opportunity attack with my reaction against that skeleton for trying to run.
You got it. Ooh, as you swing the Warhammer, you find no target as it buries itself into the snow. You pick it back up with no issue. However, this warrior seems to have evaded your attack.
Does Shadow get a hit too? And or is it at advantage?
I don't know if it's an advantage or not, but we share a reaction.
It's
So
not,
sad.
and the reason why is, and I found this out in a weird way too, is because you have to wait for it to like leave your combat range. So at that point, it's not like, I mean, sometimes it'll work out, but at the moment it doesn't, where he's not surrounded. He's already out of that position.
Oh,
If I had had my glaive,
No, I
it-
thought he had advantage because he was frightened and running from my thing.
I don't think
Oh.
it causes that, but let me double check.
I didn't think of that.
No, it doesn't state that it's.
Yeah, it doesn't say advantage. I read it right wrong. But I do that very often.
Like you say, you read it right wrong.
Read a word wrong.
So that's where that one will get. And I do believe I do have to take the dash. Yeah. Gotta use the dash action.
But that's why I never
Good
used
to
it.
hear.
It seemed too complicated.
And then we go to Just Allen, as that one is running in fear.
Damn, I was hoping I can cut them down, but maybe later. So I'm gonna go north and assist the kitties. So that was 30. And I'm gonna do as much damage as I possibly can. Mind you, I'm running along Kai right now.
Alright, so unfortunately the 10's a miss, but the 15 is a hit.
Must have been winded.
I mean, you're bound to get one miss out of your 25 attacks per turn, right?
True enough.
Nice amount of damage. Ooh, the 14 does hit. Nice. Another 13 on top of that. As you batter this one down too, its attention seems to have turned from the panther as it pulls the arrow out, and then he turns to the right towards you, Just Allen.
Figured as much. Staying put.
Alright, Cryptilli.
Y'all, I'm gonna take a little advance forward. And after the one that was running away gets into range, I'm gonna try to hit him with a sacred flame.
Okay, I believe that's a dex save. Ooh, just a 5. So it'll fail the save as you cast Sacred Flame. See your radiant energy begin to wrap amongst the bones. You hear a bit of a humming and then a doosh as the spell goes off.
Please. I don't know if that triggers hex or not.
Well, as the light clears, the hex will not be needed. You see the bones just gone.
Ah, 5 feet. My
Fire.
bones. In that case, I'm going to mutter some words of weakness, telling people to do better. And I'm gonna cast. Where the hell is it? Healing word. On crits.
Six HP back to you, Crix, as you see what little bit of wounds I believe you did have begin to heal up.
Half health. I was at half health.
Oh wow, that low. Okay, I didn't think it was that low yet.
I got hit pretty good in the beginning.
Mhm.
But thank you, sister. I feel better.
Don't thank me. Just do better.
She would.
And I'll live my turn.
That bring us to Mayvara.
How do I do death saves for the snow panthers?
Say that again.
How do I do death saves for the panthers? I don't see that.
You just roll a d20.
Okay. Because Kitty has to do death save, right?
Yep, at the beginning of the turn.
So I'll just roll it.
That's a pass.
That's okay, kitty. You're a good bait.
We'll do that to keep track. Okay, so I'm gonna say, Nyx is gonna move behind an attack. With,
Claw attack, I'm guessing? Or a bite?
yeah, bite.
Trying to snap its jaws at the femur. The skeleton kind of just like pops, dislocates its knee, and enables itself to avoid the attack.
You're gonna hate me, but do I get flanking? Does Nyx get flanking?
No, yeah.
Forgot about that. Okay, so I'm gonna just roll it again.
Much better.
Ooh, nice.
7 points of damage.
Cool. Okay, so the blue dot is Hunter's Mark, right, on that one?
Yeah, yes.
So May's gonna move here to get a better shot and aim for the one I have Hunter's Mark.
And 20 will hit. 2 more d6s to go. I think this one's done. The arrow sinks into this one, and as soon as it does, it seems to just shatter. What seems to be a mixture of ash and snow drips across Nyx as the skeleton disappears.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, that'll bring us down to the archer on the south side. This was the one that had broken the bow. In an attempt, it will give a shot for a claw. Ooh. This one isn't looking so well. I'm pretty sure this beats your AC with a 10.
It's close, but not quite.
Half is what you need to get through. Finding the gaps. So I'll move here and take a shot at you, May. Be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
You'll take 6 points of piercing damage and 2 points of necrotic damage. Total of 8 points of damage. As the arrow sinks into you, you feel the skin get just a bit tighter. This one going to you, Crix, is a 21 hit.
That actually does hit.
Poggers! You will take 7 points of piercing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage as the arrow sinks in, piercing the flesh, finding a gap in between the armor. Being surrounded by two, one attempting to scratch, the other shooting arrows. What do you do?
First thing I'm gonna do is move my shadow to right there. Then I'll use my bonus action to use Shadow Swap to change places with my shadow. And then my shadow will attack the guy that tried to bite me.
Got it.
And then it'll make its second attack.
19 will hit. Well, 25 in total, but 19 on the dice. The 11 will miss.
And that will do it for my turn.
Got it. We move to you, Justalin. What do you do?
Wait, it is still down, right?
That's correct.
So I guess my first action would be to try to stabilize her.
Do you have a healer's kit?
Oh crap, I thought everybody could do like a medicine thing.
No, you can.
Never mind.
You can.
Okay.
But the healer's kit allows you to forego it. But you passed it nonetheless.
Hey, but that's 17.
So, good roll. Kitty is stabilized.
I'll let her nap in the snow, and then I'll go down here to help Crix's shadow.
Now that will eat up your action, stabilizing, as that does take some time. Getting out the right equipment, all that good stuff.
What about the bonus attack? How does that work?
You
I
can
have
still
two
use your
attacks.
bonus action, yeah. But
Okay.
you won't. I don't think you can use like your flurry of blows or anything like that, because
Okay.
that
Well, I
requires
barely have
the
any
attack
time anyway.
first, I believe.
Okay. Right. I'm just gonna use my second attack down here, and then I can do an unarmed attack as well.
Well done, a natural 20. Oh. Feels
Yeah,
bad sometimes when the crits are less than the regular hits sometimes. But 9 points of damage.
It happens. Get to 13. I forgot to. That's my ship. I'm not sure if that's a miss or not. With the 13.
Yes, unfortunately they are.
All misses. Okay, well, I'm down here. Kitty's stable.
Well,
And
at least
that's it.
one confirmed good thing. 2 misses isn't
Right.
necessarily the greatest, but one good thing.
Yeah, a whole bunch of fails afterwards, but I'll take it.
Cryptilly?
Oh yeah, gangster time. I'll use my bonus action to transfer my hex to this guy that's closest to just Alvin.
Got it.
Chungos. And then I guess I'll try the same thing. I'll try to Sacred Flame this guy.
Another dex. Alright, redeem yourself. Alright, that's not redeeming yourself. 13. That's a fail.
Yay. Let's see. Tanks. Then I run away.
Need D6 from the hex.
Oh, nice. Where's that lady?
Alright, what else are you doing?
Oh, nice.
There we go.
I'll allow it. Yep. After that, I'm just gonna move doop, behind this bush.
You got it.
And then that's my turn.
Mevara?
Alright, I'm gonna switch Hunter's Mark to this fella.
Mm-hmm. Mevara and the skeleton archer now in a shootout. 19 will hit. They're taking the arrow to your back, turning, taking aim, sinking another arrow into another target. Nice. Nice.
And then I'm gonna use my extra attack and hit it again.
Perfect.
Now we can see Kitty stabilize.
26 hits. Oh, that looks cocked.
Where's that?
It just would like landed on the side, which is weird for a virtual tabletop. Nice. Stacking up that damage just a little bit more. Hey.
I should.
With 2 arrows sunk into that one, it begins to look a bit withered, bones snapping and falling off into the snow as they dissipate. Your arrows dissipating as well.
And I'm gonna move these 15 feet just to obstruct its view of me.
Got it.
But that's the end of my turn.
Crix, does a 19 hit the shadow?
A 19 does hit the shadow.
Get that thing out of here. Second melee attack. Wait, no, this guy doesn't get one. I forgot. He's not. He's melee in my mind, but he is an archer. Bring us this one. Take a step here, and then take a shot at you, just Stalin.
I'll have my reaction ready. Just
24 to hit. And that'll be 10 points of piercing damage and 2 points of necrotic.
Oh, wait 1 sec. I was going to try to use my deflect missile real quick to see if that works.
Oh, okay. You got it. Go for it.
I mean,
Unfortunately not.
what damage was that again?
12 damage overall. But hey, the first one worked.
True. It's no harm in trying.
Can you do that shit again?
He catches the arrow right as it's entering his chest.
Got it! As you hear the wind knocked out of his lungs. Crix, this archer's going for you. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
7 points of piercing damage as it finds another crease in your armor, and you feel the skin grow tighter more and more as 9 points of necrotic damage comes in.
I'm starting to not feel so great, guys.
Crix, it's your turn.
Alright, first thing I'm going to use is use a bonus action to pick up and stow my glaive. Then I'm going to move myself right here and start attacking the skeleton.
Uh, 25 hits, a 12 will miss. There you go, you got it back.
And then I will end my turn.
Alright, just Stalin, your brother has taken the flank on this archer that was just attempting to clawed the shadow and then reared in your direction. What do you do?
Try to kick his ass and serve Kai at the same time.
Hits. Swinging in once with the sword, slashing, cutting into the bone. And following up with a backhand attack, it sinks, hitting the bone yet again. You're getting to look battered and bruised.
And I'm not going to use Fury of Blows. I don't think it'll finish him. And it'll waste my last piece of
You can
cast.
still
I'm
use
just
an
going to do...
unarmed attack.
Yeah, I still got my unarmed though.
23, another solid hit. Damn. And fists be doing just as much as that blade.
About to put that bitch in my sheath. But anyway, yeah. That's all I'm going to do for now. Somebody please finish him.
Sword, shing, shing, hitting the bones twice, and then, Crix, you just hear a snap and a pop as you see your brother Jostalin punch and crack the vertebra.
Impressive, brother.
Cryptilli, it's your turn, fam.
Thanks.
Oh, snikes. I guess we'll try to do some gangster shit. But you know what happens when Cryptilli gets gangster.
A lot of insults.
A lot of insults. Cryptilli's gonna move here. And she gonna she gonna take her pinky and she gonna put it in the skeleton ear. Like a wet willy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Better not count as an action.
That's just what's happening.
It's a miss.
So sad.
He doesn't have ears anymore.
It doesn't have an ear.
That was like, damn cavities. Should have talked more shit. In that case, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and use Shield of Faith on Crix. And then I shall end my turn.
Crix, as you see this yellow radiant energy begin to surround your body, your skin, and then outstretching across your armor, you feel yourself a bit empowered. Oh, well, here's the downside. You can't do that, unfortunately. You can...
Oh, fair enough. Yep.
Usually
Yep,
cast
nope.
Inflicted Wounds, which was a level 1 spell, at the minimum. Sorry, Crix.
That's cool. I know you want to kill me.
I was trying to protect you.
Wait, I can't cast a spell and a bonus action? No?
No, like, so you can cast like a cantrip, a leveled bonus action, or like a leveled spell, and then a bonus action if it's not a leveled spell. I believe. Let me double check, but I'm pretty certain.
Okay, well, I was like, I don't know, so yeah, you'd have to let me know.
Yeah, okay. I was double checking. So with the bonus action, let me pull it back up. Is it just... Alright. So, bonus action. A spell cast as a bonus action is especially swift. You can use your bonus action on your turn to cast a spell that provided that you haven't already taken a bonus action this turn. You can't cast another spell during the same turn except for a cantrip, with the casting time of 1 action.
Fair enough.
So I was
That's
pretty
what I
certain,
usually
like,
do.
leveled spells, because if you could do that, it starts to get super OP.
Yep, that makes sense.
So do you have a different bonus action you'd like to take, or is that it?
No, that was it.
Alright.
Good.
May, it's your turn.
Whoops, didn't mean to move, but I'm gonna move those 15 feet down and just take aim at the sucker and just try to finish this off.
thing. I knew try and take cover wouldn't matter against you. 17 hits. Oh no. Keep going. Oh no.
It's like all the windows that open up in D&D Beyond like block the other things I need to click, so I just spend all that time like opening and closing windows. But since that's done, I'll turn my
That shot takes him down.
to this sucker. And shoot at him. So I put Hunter's Mark on this one.
Okay. You guys have, I feel like, done this long enough. I don't have to give you reminders, right? Here's to hoping. Oh no!
Dang.
Sad trombone.
Well, had to happen eventually, I suppose. But that'll be the end
I
of my
can't
turn.
believe you had to roll 25 natural 20s for me to get a natural 1 from you.
Hey, I don't mind it.
The streak is broken. Anything else for your turn, Mayvara?
No, that's it.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez, this guy's surrounded. Oh jeez, what do you do, bud? What do you do? Scratch attack on Just Stalin, go! Shit, it's an 18. Or an 8.
Wow.
Wah, wah. Unfortunately, this one stretching out and attempts to attack. You just take an easy step back. It seems to be practically useless without its bow.
And I'm going to use my reaction to make an attack against it.
I love that thing. It's awesome. I wish I had that.
That's one of Crix's superiority dice. 16.
Actually, it's
Repost
part of a
or something
different
like that.
No, that's when it's against me. As part of a different feature I took, it's when an enemy
Sentinel.
attacks somebody. Yeah, Sentinel.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I knew it was just something your character had. I didn't want everyone to think that they had an attack too.
No, it's just me. I'm special.
Yeah, we know we're not that cool.
But, you know, I did less than half the damage I would have done if I was using one hand.
And it's still alive. As you crack into its leg, you see the knee beginning to buckle. It's looking very wobbly.
And its speed this turn is reduced to 0. Not that I think it was going to try and leave anyway.
Nah. Crix, the one to your east, will take a shot at you. Rinse and repeating its turn prior. Yeah. Not doing nearly as good this time, though. Only a 10.
It doesn't hit.
As it breaks, the arrow snapping into your armor, not piercing your flesh. Let's get this round over, and then we'll take a break.
Sounds good to me.
So, Crix, go ahead. Take your turn.
Bonus action to summon my shadow. Then I'll have it advance to there. And then I'm going to attack the guy behind me with the Warhammer.
Got it. A natural 20! Damn, they almost did the same.
Yeah, that's crazy. Does that put him down
Takes
or
him
no?
down.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Ah.
Next attack is coming from my shadow on the archer over there.
Well done. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
And then I am going to skedaddle.
Where are you running to?
Just over here.
Hiding behind Just Solid?
Next to just Stalin.
Alright, Just Stalin, it is your turn.
Yeah, I didn't plan on being here long, so I'm gonna go and try to flank the last skeleton. And I guess I'll go all out with the last bit of con.
Got it. Nice, 19 hits. 24 hits. Stacking it up, stacking it up. Jeez. Go ahead, keep laying it on him. Wow. So much damage.
And I'll be brave, since there's only one left. I'll stay put. Well, let's see. Actually, who's attacking next? Maybe I can angle up a little bit, so they can get advantage as well. There we go.
Alright, end of your turn. Yay, nay.
But Hanzo.
Alright, Cryptilli.
Sweet. Yeah. I guess I'll use my bonus action to put the hex on this guy.
You got it.
The one that just got taken down. Then I'll use my 25 feet of movement speed to take advantage of just Stalin's tactical movement. And here I will try to get gangsta again. And this time I will
Going for the wet willy again.
Hell yeah, that's what I was hoping.
But this time, I'm gonna, I'm gonna grab him by his balls.
Skeleton doesn't have any.
Yeah, but his pelvic bone. And I'm gonna try.
I do believe this is a saving throw. No, this necrotic. What is vampiric touch? Yeah, this is an attack roll.
Yeah, it's just an attack roll. They didn't roll an attack? That's
Mm-mm.
weird. Huh. Let me see.
That'll hit. Got it.
Then 6 damage from Hex.
And before you add any HP, hold on. So,
Can
go ahead. What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask if you could even get HP from an undead with vampiric touch, because I feel like you can't.
I mean, you can, but it's very little. This is when you realize, Creptilli, why your other spells seem to be so transparent. As you grab a hold of the bone right in the pelvic region and unleash the necrotic energy, you don't feel yourself get healed for as much as you would expect from using this spell. You've only received 1 HP.
Fair enough.
Go ahead and roll me the d6. Got it. Anything else for your turn, Creptilli?
Yeah. I'll just move here. And then that'll be it.
May, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move a little bit closer to get a better shot. And transfer my attack to this guy.
Well,
Dang.
got that back. Got that streak going again real quick.
Thank God. Sucker.
As this arrow sinks in, you feel the winds pick up just a bit more. The bone beginning to wither away as it begins to fall.
As we're attacking this last person, I want to pay attention and try to track what happens to their bones as it falls away.
Go ahead and give me a perception check as the bones begin to fall and wither away. You do notice that they don't actually disappear. As they fall into the snow, they begin to tumble. What looked as if they were just disappearing are actually ashes bouncing along the snow. This is when you hear, "Fools! You've given me the blood that's needed, fallen from your brethren." And as the voice echoes out, you see snow beginning to fall from the tree, and right to your north, Mayvara, just a step away, you see the snow beginning to glow in this silverish hue. And as the snow begins to twirl, win, and wind itself up in a tornado-like fashion, see this huge creature form. A skeleton face with skeleton heads draped upon its shoulders. You can see it has skin in a hand. One arm has 3 rings and holds a scythe. Draped in black robes, trimmed in red, and bits of gold, it outstretches its hand towards Mayvara. It says, "You'll be first." So we'll go ahead and take a break. Be right back.
BRB.
let's get this phase 2 on the way. As this large, strange-looking individual stands before you, its arm outstretched towards you, Mayvara, what else do you do for your turn?
Sorry, what did you say at the end there?
What else do you do for your turn?
I mean, if I can, I run the hell away.
To slap that damn man.
Yeah, go ahead. Run away.
Here. Like a coward.
Alright, so as you begin to take a few steps back, it will outstretch and attempt to hit you with the scythe. This will be a 21 to hit.
That'll do it.
Hold on, calculating. Alright, sorry, if for some reason it wouldn't pop up. So that will be 1 point of piercing damage. Or 4 points. Sorry, I think I misspoke there. A natural 1 on that dice. And a 13 for necrotic.
So it was a 1 or a 4?
It was a natural 1 on the dice, but they have modifiers and stuff too.
So 4 plus 13?
4 plus 13, 17 overall. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's in my turn.
So with its hand outstretched, this green light will begin to glow. And he'll say, "I've been summoned here. I shall exceed my deed. You will not stop me." As the green light gets brighter and brighter, it expands, passing through each of you. At this point, I need every single living individual to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Does that include the Panthers?
That includes the Panthers.
Well, we knew I was going to fail that.
So I'll say first one was for Nick, second one
For Kitty, and then this one's for you. Got it. So, Creptilli fails. Crix, you will pass. Nyx is the first roll.
No, I think that's for me.
Oh, no, that was for the cat.
The bottom 2 are for the cat.
Got it. Nyx is the first roll for the cats, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Crix pass, Mayvari, you fail, Justalin, you pass, Nyx passes, but, Kitty fails.
I just woke her ass up. Or
Well, unconscious. But you stabilized, which means that, unfortunately, she will just have to make death saving throws again upon failing. Those that failed will take 10 points of damage, and those that passed will take 5. Move to you, Crix.
All right, first thing I'm gonna do.
Oh, no, I mean, like, the creature's moving to you. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
And then it will attempt to take some swings at you. The first attack is for a 6. It's a wild miss. Then as you step to the side, kind of cockingly, you realize that you've kind of lost your footing as you step upon maybe a rock that has some ice upon it, and this creature catches you. This is a natural 20, just for the strike.
Cool. Although with that first miss, I'm gonna use a superiority die to use repose, so I will make an attack before the second attack.
Perfect. As you're slipping, you find a spot, leaving yourself exposed. 14, you say. Well, Crix, that's a hit. 12 points of damage. Okay, so unfortunately this is a crit, so I gotta do a little bit of math because it doesn't add it up like it does for you guys because the program hates me, I guess. So 6, 12 plus 28, that is 40 points of damage.
I had 16 health, and so I am unconscious.
Ooh, crit came in super heavy as Crix falls unconscious. See him fall into the snow. Shadow beginning to fade. Crix, death saving throw. Oh, I gotta minus the damage. Don't want to forget.
Well, at least I gave him a parting hit.
Yeah, dealing a lot of damage as well. 16 is a pass. We move to Cryptilli.
Me before just all?
Yeah, you're next in the order.
It just randomly did it for whatever reason, but
Okay.
just Allen would go first. He's got a higher dex.
Yeah, no worries.
So go ahead, Just Allen. What do you do? Cryptilli, you better have your turn ready when it's your turn then.
Right. I'm like, I need 2 seconds to process and strategize. Just 2 seconds.
Oh, I forgot to add the d6 from my superiority die to the damage. Is it too late to do that? I forgot about that.
No, it's fine.
So I'm moving down
Alright, taking it
to
off.
stabilize Crix is what I'm doing. Not sure if that's enough though.
No, that's more than enough. 15. Cricks are stabilized.
Run a dart at its face, and then I'm gonna recommend to everyone that we pull back. I know for one, I am exhausted right now. I mean, I want to take them on, but I'm exhausted.
Who summoned you? I yell out to the monster.
So I just hit it in the face.
It turns, looking over, seeming to acknowledge that it's heard you, Mayvara. And as it begins to speak, all you hear is "Pa! Ah!" as the quill strikes, hitting this creature.
And that was bad timing. And I think I still have 5 points of movement, so I'm going to use that.
You trying to blind or no?
I can already used it once.
Good call.
Yeah.
I forgot.
So
Feels
yep,
like forever
no problem.
ago.
Yeah, no, I had to reread it myself, honestly. That's it. Could also say something real quick. I'll say something like, we don't want to fight. We want to learn who and what you are.
Let me take form, and I will show you. Cryptilli, what do you do?
I say, hey, yo, Crix, stop being a bitch.
Family.
What are you casting?
Oh, wait, no, that's not the one that goes on everybody.
Oh, it's life, huh?
Yeah, no, I think this one only affects myself, so I'm not doing that one. I lied.
And it honestly wouldn't really do anything for Crix if that's what you were trying to do anyways.
Yeah, well, I was trying to give him temporary HP. I know I have two
Doesn't
that.
matter.
I need the real thing right
Yeah,
now.
needs real stuff.
Right.
I thought just Stalin already.
Stabilized, still
stabilized.
0 HP. He's just not making death saves.
Oh, well, that's dumb.
Damn, I probably could have healed him a little bit. It's too late now. Future reference. If we survive
Yeah.
this.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'll take that back and do the opposite and just cast Healing Word on him at
Yeah, you
what,
can
third
upcast
level?
it.
Yeah, I'll just do it at third level. I'm gonna take that one back from my sheet, just so you know.
Well, you don't have to take it back if you're gonna cast the other one. 9 HP to you, Crix. Find yourself prone in the snow. Mouth full of it. As you're spitting it out, you see that it's dyed a bit of red with your blood. As your eyes open fully, you see this creature standing above you, and it seems to be addressing your family.
And then I'll say, as this stated, it's not necessary to fight, but you should go far away from here, and I'll try to turn undead.
As you attempt to use your divinity, you feel it expend itself as it turns to you and laughs. Think puny arcane can help you here?
I do. Why wouldn't it?
Simple-minded elf. Think you're always smarter than the others. But you're only the smartest on this plane.
Nice. And then I'll end my turn.
May, I need a death save for Katie. Good enough.
And I'll shout to to the creature and say, "Please, let us go. We sacrificed all these men. We brought you back. Why are you here? What do you want?"
Well, my dear, I've been summoned.
By who?
Pine Hand.
Pine Hand? Who's that?
A desperate fool, caught in desperate times.
I see. He summoned you for help, and you're going to take his soul or something like that?
No response, just met with a grunt.
Will you let us go? May's gonna lift up her arrow. Quickly now. Tell me, will you let us go? Alright, so I'm going for it. Cast Hunter's Mark on him. I'm gonna cast it.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna cast it on Crix, got it?
No.
The arrow sinks in, passing through its robes. It's a hit. Nice. Stacking it up. Yes, another attack. More blood to be spilled. 19's a hit. Oof. But that's okay, you have one more d6 to roll. Almost there.
And then I'm gonna run. But that's the end of my turn.
A bit more is all I need, and then the bind will be complete. Each of you go ahead and give me a con save. Yet again.
Oh my gosh, did I pass a save? No way.
Damn it.
Okay, so these last ones are for the cats or the panthers. Alright, so May, you save. Crix, you save. Creptilli, you save. Justalin, you failed. May, it's a pass. and then the other one is a double fail for your death saves. Just FYI. Okay, so just Stalin, you will take 14 points of damage.
Ooh, up those 10. Right, I got you.
The rest of you will take 7. And Kitty is on the brink of death. But as the green pulse fades, the creature stands fully erect. You can see that it's nearly 20 foot tall. And then it begins to fade. Black smoke pulling the creature back down into the snow. Bit by bit, the creature shrinks. Thank you. You've helped me complete my deed. And now, you will be rewarded. So the creature shrinks down to about a 7-foot size. It then disappears. Crix, can you roll me a dex save, please?
Sure.
Well, you are prone, so you'll be at a disadvantage.
So a 10.
So you're lying prone, you feel yourself get pushed up, and then you fall just like a solid foot of just into the solid tundra below. You become buried in snow. You feel yourself cold, but you realize that if you were standing, this would have definitely knocked you on your ass.
Good thing I was already on it.
Right? So it didn't really matter too much. But you do feel a pulse from beneath the ground. Then at this point, can each of you roll me a perception check?
I'm down.
Need one from May.
May's down.
Oh, May's
Yeah.
down. Okay. Well, this is fantastic. I'll extend this out a little bit more. Crix, you and Just Stalin hear a muffled yell. Help! Help me out here! Seems to be coming from your west. It's your turn. What do you do?
I get up and I go to May. So I'll use my action to stand up, and then I will start moving towards May, and I can get to there. And then I'll use my bonus action to summon my shadow. I'll hand my shadow a healing potion and have it poured in May's mouth. It's my last healing potion, but, can't let my sister be unconscious.
True.
And that will end my turn.
Go ahead and May, roll me, what is it, 2d4 plus 2?
Yes, 2d4 plus 2.
May will get 9 HP back. And your eyes open. And everything's quiet, except for the wind blowing. See Crix's shadow looking at you face kind of emotionless, but it gives you a little bit of reassurance that everything's going to be okay.
Thank you.
All right, is that it for your turn, Crix?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Just all in. It's your turn.
So first I'll yell out at Crix just to make sure that May is okay, and I suspect he would reassure me.
Yeah, May's gonna be alright. Do you hear that voice too?
I did, and I want to check it out.
Yep.
Cryptilli, sorry, Cryptilli, I'm going to check out some muffled voice I heard. I'd like you to back me up, but maybe you should keep a bit of distance just in case. Now, do I know exactly where this was, or I'm just kind of walking blindly based on my perception check?
You know it was like a little bit to your northwest, but you don't have an exact location. Gets louder.
I was going to call out to it, but apparently I didn't need to.
So you're getting closer, but you're not quite there.
For the west,
Yep. The sounds begin to fade. And at this point, you're out of movement, bud.
oh, crap, it's like combat. Okay.
Yes, mainly because there's still a life at stake here.
Got you. I wish I was counting that. Let's see. One. Let me calculate. Bro.
I got 40.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't even remember where I was. My steps are like
I think
45
you were right
feet.
here. It was either right
Yeah.
here or right to the left. So you
Okay.
either have
Well,
40 or 45.
Okay. I'm gonna stay put then.
Sounds seem to be
And
coming just a bit from like your south or your east southeast.
east, south. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought it was like further west.
Cryptilli, it's your turn. Following just all in.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you listening to?
As you get a bit closer, you can begin to hear like muffled calls for help.
And I'll do my usual hunting technique, and I'll toll the dead. Let's say on this square, and try to uncover the snow.
Plume of snow goes off. Nothing's there. You just hear a "Ah!"
It seems like I was getting closer.
Closer than me, apparently.
I'm not sure what exactly that is or who that is, but we might find them, we may not. And that'll be my turn. Oh, just kidding. Is Kitty saved or nah?
No.
You ended
she
your
had-
turn, fam.
Dang, cold blooded.
I've been pretty lenient.
That's all good.
Give me a percentile dice, Cryptilli. Roll me a D100. right, May, what do you do?
Well, I run 30 feet. I get up and I run, and I
Need a
just
death save first. Sorry. Oh, it was on the 4 for such a long time, it seemed.
It really
It
was.
seemed like it was on the 4 for so long.
It was.
Okay, Kitty's still alive. 2 and 2.
I'm gonna try to say to Nyx, just Nyx, help your sister. I don't know. Maybe she can lick her wounds or something.
Use your med kit, Nix.
Do a medicine check, Nyx.
Nyx begins to try to put dirt on it.
Nice.
Is there anything I can check or?
I taught her that.
I mean, you can use your dash action, but then after that, like, you're kind of, oh well.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't run. But I'm just saying, if I order Nyx to help, can she do anything?
She can put her
You
out of
can
the,
have
put,
a-
her, put her out of her misery, I guess. I
You
don't
can
know.
have a drag her to you.
And she'll probably bite another hole in her.
Oh, true. I could say, Nyx, bring her here.
On the back of her neck.
Go ahead and give me, just give me a strength check. And Panthers are pretty strong, so the DC is fairly low. Okay.
Fuck.
Is it that low?
It's not that low. Ah, man. Well, like, to drag an ally hinders the movement by half with a failed strength check. Because it's, basically, like, no pun intended, but like dead weight. You can get a quarter of your movement, so whatever like 25% of your movement is.
So 25% of 50 would be 12 and a half feet.
Okay, so you can move 2 squares.
Like that?
Flip flop. The thing's dragging it. It's not pushing it. There you go.
Well, I still can't cure wounds because I can't touch her. So,
Die for it!
I can't do that, can I?
No. I'm just playing. Crix, I believe?
Yes. I'm gonna have my shadow move. I'll have it move to there, and then I'll use a bonus action to shadow swap.
Got it.
And then I'll make a medicine check on Kitty.
Before you roll it, I would like to point out that if you do fail the DC, it is a failed death save.
Yeah, but it's got a 50-50 chance of dying before she gets a chance to heal it again anyway.
Yeah, I just wanted to point it out in case something bad happened, and then I said that it died, and then everyone tried to be like, "Whoa, what?" I want everyone to know the consequence. That's all.
We only need one kitty in the group, so it's okay.
No pressure, Crix. It is a wisdom check. That's all.
What do you want me to do, May?
I mean, if it's more than a 50-50 chance.
Just wait.
Hmm?
Right? We got another turn going around, right?
I have a +2 to wisdom, so it's slightly better. It's 20% better than a.
It's
or-
true.
I'll just shout to creature, sister, just stabilize her with one of your helpful words.
Well, actually, if that's the plan, then I will grab Kitty and I will haul her as far as I can.
Okay, go ahead and give me the athletics check. Alright, you're fine. There'll still be half the movement, but you can do it.
I can't move Kitty, but she'd be right above me. It's as far as I can go to get her to Cryptilli.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn, Crix?
That will end my turn.
Alright. Just Stalin, you're still hearing the muffled sounds. Southeast.
Billy, I'll find source of this sound. Just go make sure that Kitty's okay.
Seems to be coming from your northern side now. To your east.
I thought we were supposed to avoid the wood. Can I step on it?
Well, if it's coming from your east in the woods there,
So under the wood. Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, I can't
you've
get
done
on
it. You've cracked the case, Sherlock.
it. Jeez. Shitlock. So I'll start pulling the boards up, see what's beneath it.
So you pull the boards up and remove a little bit of the snow. You hear, "Oh, thank you, chap." So you reveal a very slender-looking high elf with this dark black hair with bits of green streaks seeming to be trickled through. You can see hints of blue as well. They seem to be like hidden when in the shade, but then they kind of pop a bit when the light is hitting the hair. And then he looks at you, kind of like that chiseled chin, green eyes. Oh, I feel like I know you, but I feel like we haven't ever met. Puts out a hand. Help an elf up?
And he doesn't have swords in his hand, does he? They're all sheathed.
Yes, they are sheathed.
Okay, so is mine for the time being.
And I couldn't find a good one for it, but they are two daggers. You'll notice, like, sheathed upon his waistband.
Okay. I had to like super zoom in. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at first, but now it makes sense. It looked like an alien
You gonna help him
until I
up?
zoomed in. Um, yeah, but cautiously.
As you
I'll help
begin
him
to
up.
outstretch your hand, you notice that the hand that's being outstretched to yours is a prosthetic hand made of wood.
And what is his other hand doing?
It's still in the snow.
I'll help him with one hand while grabbing my sword at the other, or with the other.
You grasp it, begin to help him up. He gives you a smile and says, "Ah, thank you. Felt like I was trapped under there for an eternity." He turns, looking over the once chaotic battlefield, the guards lying dead in the snow. Seems like I've missed quite a bit.
Indeed. Tell me, why were you here?
I've been trapped.
Before that, why were you here?
I can't fully remember. The last thing I remember is leaving my manor down from Belkarth.
Same fate shines upon us. Small world indeed.
Who is that you're talking to? What is their name?
The high elf turns and looks to you, says, "The name's Pinehand." As he extends his hand out towards you, you see that his hand is made of wood. Takes a little bit of a bow, and then says, "Vio Sakun Pinehand."
We've heard that name before. Did you summon any type of creature or entity for some reason or another?
Shakes his head. Um, I do know a bit of the arcane, but I don't dabble in that arts. A bit more. And taps his daggers and says, "Up and personal versus wanting to stay away at a distance."
Curious.
Well, who are each of you? Who do I owe my life to?
And Creep Tilly said that very well depends on who you pledge your life to. Because we can take it or we can leave it.
Well, I don't wish for any trouble there, my lady. Feel like I've been trapped underneath that wood in the snow for years. Quite uncertain on how I'm even still alive, but thankful to be so. If violence is what you're looking for, I hear a war is going on. Perhaps you could be of assistance there.
Perhaps the lady asked you where your loyalties lie. We're curious.
With my family and my country.
And what do we know of this Pon Hand? Have we ever heard of him?
When did you leave Belkarth?
I'm not too sure. If I were to guess and not be over exaggerative about it, I feel like it's been a month.
That creature said you summoned it.
What creature?
What creature?
Looking around.
Can I roll insight on this guy?
Sure. But I will progress a turn now, since it's been a little bit.
And I'll yell, "Creep! Please! Save Kitty. Rick would never forgive us."
He doesn't seem to have any idea what you're talking about, Grix.
He's a good liar.
And I'll yell out, I don't even like kitties.
that's not your last one. I feel like you're getting close there, Cryptilli. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I feel like it's been a lot.
Yeah,
A lot of level 1s for you, but that's not
yeah,
terrible. You have level 2s
yeah.
and 3s, you're all good.
Well, I used level 3 on Crix, which is why I was like, how the fuck did that roll so low? But it did. Yeah, but I got one level 1 left.
So, Crix, as you're moving over, Cryptilli extends a hand. You see this radiant energy beginning to flow towards Kitty. It runs over her fur and then seeps into her skin. And then the eyes open, and you just hear.
I give her a little pat on the head.
This poor panther. Been on the brink of death so many times. But you all saved her yet again. I will pull you all out of combat. Cryptilli, you hear a voice inside your head. F you. You recognize it to be Viric's voice. Can't believe you almost let my panther die.
And I just kind of shake my head and go, weird.
So I'm gonna ask Pinehand what year it is.
1101.
Cross-reference, is that the correct year?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't trust this guy, so I'm looking for any, distinct lies.
Um, I'll just speak to him and I'll say, I'll make this simple. I'm not sure who you are or what your face is, so hand over your weapons and follow us back to Belcott.
Do you think that is necessary, my lady? I don't wish to bring you any harm. If anything, I owe you my life. I owe you my servitude.
Then you should have no objections to this small request.
None at all. Begins to unsheath his daggers. Then has the handles held in each hand. Does like a little flip. Holds the blade in each hand. And then hands one dagger to Cryptilli and one dagger to you, Crix.
I take it.
Same. And I'll say, now that that's done, let us take a moment. And I'll take probably fucking 30. It's probably going to take us 30 minutes for me to heal everybody.
Well, during
Yeah.
this time that you're being healed, because it is 11, we'll go ahead and wrap up the game tonight as everyone gathers. Cryptilli begins to cast Prayer of Healing. The individual bring up... Oh. I'm not sure how I survived this, but I am grateful. I came this way looking for my family. I had heard tales of a battalion being lost in the woods. Supposedly it come from Blight. Looking around, it seems that this debris might be where they fell. perhaps my family too. And that's where
And
we'll
that's
go
a
ahead and wrap it up.
ye-
So now we got a new unspeakable evil to deal with. We just don't quite know what it is yet. You know, we could just sit back and let all of these evil things fight each other and then fight whatever's left.
it's very
Yeah,
true.
that easy.
There might not be much left of our continent at the end of it, but it'd be easier than taking them all on.
We each just have to find a mate and rebuild. It'll be fine.
Outpopulate the murder deaths.
We got to start collecting some other species too while we're at it.
Catman.
All right. Well, after a few sessions of planning, getting some shopping done, making sure that you have food, you know, some type of essentials, seem to have stumbled upon a, I think it's safe to say, strange individual. So, I don't know if next week we'll need to take a break or not. I think Cryptilly had mentioned something about it, but you know, we'll play it by ear. Just make sure to type in chat, you know, be communicative and all that kind of stuff. And if we're not back next week, then just as soon as we can get back to it, we'll be back with more Fight for Blight. So, I hope everyone enjoyed tonight and has a good week. Bye everybody.
Bye.
Take it easy till next time.